when it comes to the Mercedes B-Class, the second generation W246, there are not a lot of common problems with these cars. Actually, the engines are very reliable. All 5 engines, petrol and diesel engines, are pretty good. And maybe the only problem is the 1.5 diesel engine. This is a Renault engine, actually. It's not a Mercedes engine, it's a Renault engine, and it needs belt change once every 60,000 kilometers in order to avoid the most common problems. All other engines have chains, and all other engines are Mercedes engineered engines, and they don't have a lot of common problems. Of course, in high mileage they will show issues, but before you get to 300,000 kilometers you will probably not have a lot of problems if you service your vehicle properly. Also, when it comes to transmissions, the manual transmissions are very good. There are no problems at all with the manual transmissions. But if we are talking about automatic transmissions, there are issues because the 7-speed automatic transmission, this is the only automatic transmission in the B class if we don't take the electric version, and this 7-speed transmission is DCT. It's actually 7 DCT 300 Getrag transmission, engineered by Mercedes and Getrag together. And the transmission is not bad. It's not the worst DCT transmission in the world, but it requires regular fluid change once every 60,000 kilometers, because if you change fluid less frequently, it will lead to fluid contamination, and the fluid will kill the clutch pack, and the clutch pack is extremely expensive. Also, these transmissions have problems with mechatronic mechanisms, and they're also expensive. Basically, these transmissions can last about 300,000 kilometers. But for this you will need to change fluid once every 6,000 kilometers, and also 2 filters. So these transmissions have outer filter and inner filter, and it's important to change them every time you change the fluid. Other than that, this transmission is pretty good. It was not so good in the first years up to 2014 model year in this generation. I mean, the first years of this generation of the B-Class. And in the first years it wasn't that good. It had pretty bad software, and there were a lot of updates that didn't help much, and it shifts not so smoothly. But after 2014 they made the transmission better. When it comes to the body, to the metal, I don't hear about any problems with the B-Class. It's pretty good car, pretty good metal. It doesn't have a lot of rust problems, and it lasts quite a long time. Probably the most problematic version of this Mercedes B-Class, the second generation, is the electric version. There were a lot of problems with battery management system, bad range on a single charge, and all this kind of problems with the software. There were a lot of updates, a lot of recalls, a lot of problems. But even if we compare this Mercedes B-Class electric with price competitors, with the competitors in the same price range, we will see that the B-Class electric is not a bad car, but it needs you to understand as the owner that it has a lot of common problems, and to do something to prevent those common problems. Other than that, the B-Class, the second generation, is a pretty solid car, but if you buy it used, you should avoid, first of all, the first years with automatic transmission. I think 2011, 2014, those are bad years. And also, you should avoid any vehicle that has more than 300,000 kilometers on it, because at this mileage, this Mercedes B-Class will create quite a lot of problems for you.